Guys, the world is changing, and Africa is definitely calling our names, and we need to start planning to move back. It's just strength by strength, day by day, heading towards our goals. That's what's important. Living in the car, guys, is something that I'm learning a lot about myself personally, and just realizing that what is embarrassment, people? What is embarrassment? It's all in the mind. I've seen people drunk in the streets, and if you ask me, do I remember what they look like? And I'll tell you, I don't. So if people are looking at you struggling at the moment because you're saving money and you're building a house back home, you may be walking 2 miles, you could be living in a car, you could be living in a shared room. Don't be embarrassed. Just know that there is a bigger picture for a bigger goal, and you're heading towards that. And that's my strength every day. When I go to work and I hear people talking about why they couldn't sleep properly at night, I hear people talking about, my electricity didn't go on yesterday, I didn't have gas last night, or things of that. And I just think to myself, guys, if you knew that I'm actually living in a car and I'm homeless, in London, and I hear people complaining all the time, and I just think to myself, you guys are actually good, and then you can imagine if I'm complaining that I'm living in my car, and there's somebody in the streets saying that they're sleeping on the floor, so there's always people that can look up to you and wish they were in your position, and just know that, guys, we need to just appreciate every moment. When I wake up in the car, I thank God every day that I've woken up, and I thank God every day that this car, I bought this year in 2021, not thinking that I was going to be living inside this car. Everything has purpose, and there's levels in everything, and there's timings for everything, and God will always set up things in the right place for you. You might not have new shoes, but you got some shoes. You might not eat in a 5-star restaurant, but you are eating food every day. And those are the blessings that we need to be grateful for, guys. And what I'm saying is that you have to be grateful that you do come from a foreign country, because you have a place to fall back on, but you need to start preparing now to do so. People would wish they were in the same position as you. People are selling their houses to come over this side to start again, to build a house again back home. When you've got a house already, and you want to sell your house, you want to sell the house that your grandparents left behind, so that you can come here for a future to start again, to buy that house again. It doesn't make sense. So I'll say, if you have a property back home, don't sell it. If you're not planning to build something else back home, don't sell it to invest down here. You understand what I'm saying? Be privileged. Just know that you're privileged, that you got something back home. So if things go wrong, you can always go back. Or if you decide that you want to retire, you got something to fall back on. You're not starting from fresh. I'm starting from fresh. I'm buying something for myself. So I need to now buy land. Then you got to think about buying bricks. You got to think about all those things. So those things require sacrifice. That's why I'm in my car. But for those who have something, don't sell it. Keep it. Keep it for yourself, so that you can build something, so you can do something, You know, start buying a goat a month, putting aside money for goat or something like that. You know, but don't forget about where you come from, because you are privileged. Just know you are privileged to have a place to go back to, if you ever wanted to. You know, guys, let's not have excuses. This is not a rehearsal. You know, this is not a rehearsal. This is life, and it goes very fast. You know, when I work with colleagues that are 18, 22, I was once their age, and I thought I'll be stuck on that age for some time. Now I'm 33 in November, and I'm looking at them as what I was before, thinking that time is on my side. Actually, time is not on our side. By the time I realize I'll be 50, 60, then I could ask myself, what have I accomplished? You know, and the answer has to be there. You know, so what I'm saying is, guys, what looks like a big hurdle right now, it's not that big. It's just in the mind. Because one day you'll look back and say, thank God I did it. Or you might say, I could have done it. Why didn't I do it? And for me, that's the worst thing that I can think of, is why didn't I do it? I'm only saying this because, guys, I'm also talking to myself as well. You know, I got to remind myself, why am I in this car? You know, I'm not in this car to live a lavish lifestyle. You know, my lifestyle in my head is spending time with my family and traveling the world, not in the most expensive hotels, but to see the world, to travel together, and unity and that sort of bondiness, you know. So, but I must also understand that I'm also privileged to be in this place where I can do those things. So I've got to make this moment count. And that's the same thing, you know, for everybody that's watching this channel. Make this moment count, because there's no better time than now to do what you want to do. You know, the only thing that can stop you is yourself. Yes, money can be an issue, but we can always compromise somewhere to start somewhere, you know. So this is where I am with my mindset, guys. And I just want to say thank you for those who always like and subscribed. I appreciate it. And thank you for checking up on me. I really do appreciate it. And we're going to keep going, keep moving. The videos will get a lot more better. You know, right now I'm just doing one take, but I will be saving up for a laptop. Right now I don't have a laptop, so I'll be saving up for a laptop. Everything that I do is on my phone. Even my business, my e-commerce business, is ran on my phone. So that's what I'm saying. I can't have an excuse to why I'm not doing something. I have to do something, even if it's not at the best, but you just start and you can eventually get better. The reason why you have the latest phone right now, if you look back at where it was in the beginning, the first iPhone to this iPhone is very different. But if they had waited till 2023 to bring up the latest phone without starting with the first phone, they wouldn't be where they are today. You grew with them. And that's what I see with this YouTube channel. Please grow with me. You know, the video content will get better. You know, I'm learning as I go. Just like how you had patience for your phone, just like how you have patience with your car. That's why we have from the old phones to the new phones, because what they're telling you is this one is better than it was last year. This is better than it was when it came out. And this is the same thing with my content, guys. It's only going to get better, I promise you. So hold on to this. You know, and I do look at the names that do comment. I appreciate it, and I always remember those people, you know. And thank you so much again. Peace.